Hey everybody, I'm Nick here, and welcome back to 7 Billion Humans. We are trying to optimize this, and I'm debating whether or not I just throw this all out, and I think I do. So basically, we want everybody to take from there. Everybody's going to take from there. That's how we're going to start. So if your there doesn't equal 1, actually we're going to do this the other way. And we're going to be using else's. Because we don't care about the number of lines in our code. So, if it equals 1, actually we're going to do a little... because we don't want this in the loop. So if it equals 1, you're going to give to that. You are then going to say hi, tell everyone hi, because you've given it to that. You're going to take from there, and then you are going to listen for OK. And when you do... oh, whoopsie. We've swapped this up. This is the start. Okay, so what this does is for number 1, it builds a loop where you're listening for OK, and the second you hear that, you throw something in the shredder and you immediately say hi. And then in the downtime, while you're waiting for these 3 to shred something, you go and you take from there. And you are just sitting there waiting. You are sitting there waiting, just waiting for that listen of OK. And that's good. And this is going to be a pattern in pretty much all of these. Because 2 is instead going to listen for hi. The second it hears it, there's going to be slight experimentation here. And it might be this. That might be the swap. It's going to depend on the delay. It exactly mirrors this, but instead we're listening for the high. So here we are listening for the morning. And we tell everyone ready. We take from there. Sounds good. And this is if we're in 4. So 4 is listening for ready and does the exact same thing. Because this one's listening for OK. Okay, this should work. Whoops, something went awry. He says hi. says morning. This person says ready. So this person kicks. Can we not? I want this person. Oh my gosh, the fact that it scrolls you down is really pissing me off. Okay, how are you down there? Oh. Okay. So the problem is this person can't check. So they actually have to take from here after they tell everyone hi. That one's my bad. Very fast. This is not optimal. Oh, nice. 43 seconds. Alright, now I do want to check this. Just want to check the latency on this. We were at 43 seconds? Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Alright, so yeah, that doesn't work. The signaling happens fast enough. Okay. Our first instinct was right. Mode code. I was driving on a road, and I thought, hey, why don't I download? But oh no, there's a toad. Get out of the way, toad. Go back to your abode. I don't want you to explode. Oops. If only I had slowed. As for the download, I got an error code. What do you think? I'm thinking I have some great poetry inside me to share with the world. What? Your assignment? Okay. I'll just put it over here. You can let me know if you would like me to recite my poem again. How many times does each number appear in the grid? Okay. How many times does each number appear in the grid there in the center of the room? How many zeros are there? How many ones? How many twos? How many threes? How many fours? And fives? Write your answers out on the row of 6 data cubes at the bottom of the room and place them back on the floor. The first cube on the left should say how many zeros. Interesting. Do not include the cubes at the bottom of the room in your counts. That row is only for results. Alright, so. There's two thoughts that I've got coming into this. One, everybody counts. Everybody goes through and counts. The second one is the first person counts zeros and yells out on ones, twos, threes, fours, and fives. In which case, everybody else does that. Alright, so you're gonna do something special. Else crap. Boo. So so everybody counting doesn't really make sense for a couple reasons. One, everybody has to snake through everything. And they only have 4 memory slots, so we can't actually distribute the counting. Oh, gosh. I'm just thinking of the terrible things that I could do here to make this work. And the first terrible thing is basically looping on this. Because we need everybody to be listening for something separate. I want to know if this guy... Okay, good. Alright. Actually, just do this for everyone. Don't do that. This is not going to be particularly efficient, but it might be fast. I'm thinking of bad things. Stop doing the else thing. I know it's useful because you need to do it, but oh my gosh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do have the right number of ifs here. This is going to get really tedious, by the way. This is not going to be the elegant solution. This might be the fast one. Oh god, I think we might need to nest these. No, we don't, because we're having everyone step down. Alright. Then, you listen on high. You listen on morning. You listen on ready. Okay. Darn. Mem1 equals mem1 plus 1. Yeah, I think we gotta do it this way. That's super annoying. Mem1 plus 1. Right, mem1. we have to set them down on the floor? That might just be the way to do it, in case they have to be on the floor. It's slower, but it's actually not that much slower. Man, I wish I could duplicate things. It's just extra lines of code, so. Alright. Right, mem1. Drop. You can see where this is going. Basically, each person is going to sit there and wait for this person who's going to just run up and down these rows to yell something. This is the part where it's just a little boring. Because we are implementing the loop. Because there's no easy way for us to index these things. And that's why they're purposely numbering. If they numbered them 0 to 3, then I'd say we just traverse the maze. It'd probably be easier. Or faster at the very least. And that's just what they're going to do for eternity. This person is the important one. Alright. So she's going to be starting right here. So step up. If above you equals nothing. That's right. If above you does not equal nothing. So we step up. If where we're at equals 0 plus mem1 plus 1. By the way, there's going to be an infinitely easier way of doing this. So, there's that. Like, we're at 48 instructions here. I'm going to be really impressed if that's what they expect it to take. There's a much more elegant solution here. I'm going for the way I would code this. Well, I wouldn't code it this way, mostly because we have very ridiculously limited resources, but hey. And this is the way that most forfeits the way that a human would think about this. Optimizing after that is just odd. We could do this a little bit faster because we can commonize the code here. The hard part is getting back to where you were, because you don't necessarily have a way. Like, I can't, like, this person doesn't know that they are responsible for the number of ones. Like, they just don't know that. So I can't get back into the loop that's waiting for the right thing. Actually, that's an interesting point. That might be a good way of doing it. But I don't think it's going to be faster. So what we could do is we could have each of these people, when they step down, like increment in memory their number and actually write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on these, and then they could just check what's there and just keep things in memory. And then when this person gets done and writes here, then she can call something completely different out and everybody writes their output and is done. I still don't think that'll be less code than this, but you never know. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to call out like memory. That would be interesting, actually. If you can listen for something specific instead of these things. Alright, so, if it's a 0, memory 1 is increased. Else, where you're at equals memory 1, tell everyone hi. Else if where you are equals, or not memory 1, 1 equals 2, tell everyone morning. Else if where you're at equals 3, tell everyone ready. Else if where you're at equals 4, tell everyone okay. Tell everyone go. This last person is waiting on go. See what I mean about how garbage this is? We do that. So then if above you doesn't equal nothing, oh god, I'm gonna have to write this again. Oh, frack me. On the way down. Do I have any way to not write it all again? Please. Please, please, please. Maybe I just use Notepad. You guys won't be able to see Notepad. If I'm editing this. But it might be easier. Okay, anyway, if it doesn't equal nothing, we keep doing this. So if it does equal nothing, alright, I need to know it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we don't have to worry about this case. So if above is nothing, oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do something to save me writing. Actually, no, I don't want to save myself writing code, because this is clearly not the optimal code solution. What I could do is I could use a memory value of like 4, 1 being up, 0 being down, and I could just check that. But it adds more time, and we're going for just getting this done, let's be honest. Alright, so if above you is nothing, then we step to the right. And then we do this again. Actually, what we should do is we should step up. No. Because then we step down. If below us equals nothing, and sorry, if below us doesn't equal nothing. Sorry, we actually need to set something there before I can delete it. And that's where that same code from up above is going to be. So, if down is not equal nothing, we check. If it is, if to the right is not nothing, we step that way. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So when we're right here, right there, if below us is not nothing, well, it is nothing, so it goes there. If that is not nothing, it is nothing, it falls through. All right. And that one is actually going to be pick up mem2, which is this. Wait, what? Right, mem1. Drop. Oh god, this code is so convoluted it hurts. Alright, here we go. If where we are is 0, mem1 equals mem1 plus 1. Else, if I probably shouldn't have nested. No, if we're going for speed, I did. Tell everyone hi. Else if I was a little worried that we'd hit the limit of the nest. Dear Lord, this might just work. So right now, okay, we need the last person, once in place, needs to tell everyone, ugh. Because this person needs to wait for the signal. Alright. That's them saying, we're ready. I think we might have a problem in which we get 2 numbers in a row. I'm looking at those double 4s and the double 2s. We don't have any double 1s. I've messed up 5s. Yep. Stop it. Alright, well, clearly those were wrong. Yep. Damn. Alright. This is gonna make us really slow. Ugh is the new ack. Whoops. That way, they basically are saying you are free to move on. This is horrible. I hate this code. We're at 96 lines. Oh, shit. This is a problem. The listen UG needs to be after these because you can't listen to an UG when you're storing it in memory. I'm waiting for them to say that the code is too long. We aren't missing double in a row because we'd missed this. There's no way that optimal is 105 lines of code. I can make it faster by having them not write every time. Holy shit. Wow, we had one fail. Probably because something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. Alright, so we did it. We did it. I'm curious to see how it failed. Something crapped out. So this is the wrong number. So why is this the wrong number? Alright, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 zeros. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So that's where it broke. So it probably broke in this double 1. Oh, right. Alright. This will work. It's just going to take forever. Alright. All of them should pass. I'm actually a little impressed that they had a test case that caught us there. Alright, so we averaged 480 seconds, which is still horrible. But that's going to be it for this episode. And next episode, we're going to try and optimize this shit. And you know what the step 1 to optimizing this shit is? That. I have some thoughts. But I just don't know for sure. We'll talk about it next time. And maybe I'll use the 5 minutes between when I start this recording and go, or when I end this recording and start the next one, to go get water and hit up the bathroom and all that, to think about how to put this explanation together in a way that actually makes sense to explain. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.